started. We have All-American return specialist and running back, Jaylin Lucas. Let's start with Ken in the back, and then we'll go to Sammy up front.
Jaylin, what does this recognition mean to you, and how excited are you that you enroll over in the off season, and now you're sitting here in front of us as an All-American? What does that mean to you?
I can say, man, it means a lot. I always dreamed of like being in front of a crowd like this, and I can say I'm starting to realize like my work's starting to pay off, but it's just gonna continue.
We'll go to Sammy, and then we'll go to Keegan here.
Jaylin, what are your expectations and goals heading into this offseason?
My goal is heading into this off season. Just being consistent. This morning, man, I woke up and went put some extra work in. I can see just putting work in with my brothers every day, and just making sure that we don't have another losing season like last year. Just mainly being consistent.
We'll go to Keegan up front here.
Jaylin, what is next season going to look like? You know, you have this feature back role. You're kind of used kind of sparingly. How are you going to maybe handle yourself differently as that feature back next season?
To feed off being consistent, I'm just gonna maintain and stay focused mainly. Just block out all the noise and just keep moving forward.
We'll go to Mike right here in the middle.
Yeah, Jaylin, college athletes obviously have a lot of options right now with the portal. Why was it important to you to come back to
Man, I feel like, man, here in Indiana, man, it's just all love. I'm really not worried about the portal right now. Um, I just feel like this is the best fit for me, and I can see myself just building a legacy here in Indiana.
We'll go here on your left to Tyler.
Jalen, I guess just reflecting on your first season at IU, how do you reflect on it? What are some of the things that I guess you like that came out of it? What are some of the things that I guess you just want to continue to work on next season?
I can say a big thing I need to work on, like I always say, pass protection, but um, I can say I just need to work on the little things. Everything matter. I just always want to be perfect at all times, but my main focus is just the win. Just have a winning program here in Indiana.
We'll go to Pete here all the way on the left.
Yeah, Jaylin, I'm kind of curious. When you approach a kickoff and you're getting ready to go, how do you approach? How are you able to have this success? Obviously, it helps be very fast and elusive. What's the plan? What's the vision? What are you looking for to enable you to break off some of these things?
The attempts to basically like kickoff returns, basically you just gotta like visualize the blocking schemes. But I always mentally prepare myself like before the game, like catching punts, kickoff returns. Just always visualize myself like just running it back. But I can say like I always practice like my running phase, like attacking the blocking frame ups and all that. But I just use my speed as my advantage.
We'll go to Jack on the left.
Hey, Jaylin. There was some talk towards the end of last year about you maybe being utilized kind of in the slot receiver role. I guess how much do you feel like that could be a part of your game next year? And I guess do you feel like you could be just as dangerous in that role?
I feel like my interest in that role is gonna be very big. You're gonna see me spread out that slot a little bit, and you're gonna see me at the backfield. I'm just gonna be all over the field, just being that main key factor on the Hoosiers.
All right, we'll go to Mason right here on the right.
You mentioned earlier this year that whenever you have the ball in your hand, you feel like you're the most dangerous man in the world. Your teammates call you that. You kind of just talked about it there with your expanded role, but what exactly can Indiana fans expect out of you to build off of a season like this?
What they can expect from me, I can say like you gonna see more like just like my freshman year, man. That's like the little things, like but I'm just gonna take this to another level and just keep going.
We'll go to Ken again on your right.
Just getting this recognition, how much does that raise your voice in the locker room and allow you to be even more of a leader maybe than you were planning on being? Because this team has work to do to get to where it needs to go.
I said this year, man, everybody looking up to me. Like this morning, man, it was about like 75% of the football team getting extra work in. Man, that just made me proud and just made me realize like we're taking this upcoming season different. And like Man, like everybody ready to roll this season. Everybody locked in.
Go back to Tyler on your left.
Jalen, just this is kind of bigger picture, but I know you had originally committed to Tulane and then committed to Indiana. But what was it about Indiana? What was it about? I guess just the relationship with Tom Allen that initially kind of drew you to Indiana.
What drew me to Indiana? Just Coach Allen, man. Like man, Coach Allen, man. He's a guy coach. Oh man, I just love Coach Allen, man. Coach Johnson played a good role in that. Coach Woman, his great weight and conditioning program. I can say that helped me overall, but I just like the atmosphere here.
Go to Keegan in the front.
Jalen, during last season, very successful season, was there a specific maybe veteran player or coach that really took you under their wing and had a serious impact on your year?
I can say Sean Shivers and Josh Henderson, Worm, man. And Worm just taught me everything. Um, just just learning how to like read fronts and all them type of things. Just Sean just taught me everything. Like just seeing him like go through his run frame at practice and all that, just teach me how to jump cut through like certain fronts. That basically helped me a lot. But I give thanks to Worm and Josh Henderson. Also, I can say Josh, he taught me how to like just use my speed. He said, "Man, you got your speed as your advantage. Just use it." But I just thank them a lot.
We'll go to Wilson on your left, and then Mason.
Jalen, you've talked about the things you're working on, but just looking ahead to next year, obviously it's a long ways away, but what would, for you personally, what would a successful 2023 season look like?
Uh, I can say just anything, like just the little things mainly. What can make me have a successful season? Just like getting the ball a lot, just like taking over the game. But I can say our O line just looking very good this year. Like they putting in like extra work now. They didn't do that like last year, but I can see my O line. They're definitely gonna be tough this year.
We'll go to Mason on your right.
Kind of sticking with that theme of looking ahead to next season, how do you expect you and your teammates to be, I guess, maybe more comfortable in the second year under Walt Bell?
I can say we're gonna be way more experienced, man. We're gonna be way more humble, man. Like we just gonna like bring every team into that deep water, like Coach Bell said, like deep water. Like we had that hurry up offense. Everybody gonna be lined up, and it's gonna be like everybody all in and ready to execute, even me.
Tyler, and then Pete.
I know Taven Jackson's visiting IU today. I don't know if you've had any contact with him, but I guess have you just thought about a possibility with you and him in the backfield?
I thought about it, man. I had like I'm looking all on Twitter. I see like stuff, but I really don't know. But I can say Brennan Sarsby and a new freshman quarterback that came in. They're putting in hella work. Um, but I think it should be a battle for the QB spot.
Go to Pete.
Jalen, I was wondering, after the season was over, did the players get together, talk with the coaches, make some sort of extra commitment to turn things around?
Say that again.
After the season, did the players kind of get together and maybe talk with the coaches in terms of what you guys need to do to turn things around?
Yes, definitely. We had like means like we all talk to each other about like things that need to change. Like it's always like some cancers to the team. Like the extra work is what counts. Like basically, what are you doing like when it's dark? Like it's expectations that you need to follow in order to be like good. But I can say Ace, he's playing a big role at that. He's a captain this year. He's speaking hella about it, and I can say, man, we're attacking this season different.
Let's give the last one to Jack.
Jalen, towards the end of the year, you and Dexter seemed to really work well together. I guess, how have you seen him kind of respond to the rehab process, and what kind of potential do you see, I guess, with the two of you in the backfield?
And I was by Dexter yesterday, but every morning I see Dexter like he's rehabbing well, man. Dexter like he's ready to come back. That's all he talks to me about. But I can say he gonna be back strong. Like he just using that as like fire, like it's a edge. Like he's just gonna go harder and better, man. But it's all love for my boy Dex.
Thanks, Jaylin. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.